The first time Frida saw this dog, she knew she couldn't just walk away. But she never imagined that her mom, who had always been against having a dog in the house, would one day start treating him like a grandson. And it all began with that very first step toward the kennels. Frida went to the shelter fully set on adopting a dog. But she was sure of one thing: she would never take a Staffy. She had always thought they weren't cute, and was convinced she'd pass by every single one. But everything changed the moment her eyes met those of a white Staffy. He looked right at her, calm, steady, almost as if he'd been waiting just for her. In that instant, she felt the choice had already been made. She brought him home and named him Einstein. That very first night, he lay down and fell asleep without a sound, as if he already knew he was safe. But back then, Frida had no idea just how special this dog would turn out to be. Even though Einstein looked tough, at home, he showed a completely different side. He turned out to be incredibly gentle and always wanted to be close.
Do you know how cute you are?
What he loved most was being carried in someone's arms like a little kid. And that never changed, even once he weighed nearly 40 pounds. With his ears pulled back, he looked like a seal or even a piglet, and it instantly made Petey smile. Little by little, Einstein started winning everyone over. But the person who bonded with him the most was Frida's mom, Celia. The very same person who had been so against having a dog. At first, Celia didn't support the idea at all. She said she didn't need a dog in her life, but once Einstein came along, everything changed. It was like he picked her as his favorite. He followed her everywhere, sat at her feet, and even though she tried to keep her distance, she still slipped him treats just for being around. During the holidays, Celia always asked Frida to move so Einstein could sit in a comfortable chair instead of sliding off a plastic one. From the outside, it's clear she doesn't treat him like a dog, but like a grandchild. Sometimes it even feels like she loves him more than she loves Frida herself. And soon the whole family realized they weren't the ones setting the rules in the house anymore. Einstein can't stand being ignored. He'll sit in front of a full bowl and won't touch his favorite food if nobody's nearby. And at the table, he makes himself part of the action too. If he's not invited, he'll just climb right into someone's lap only to be close. Every time someone comes home, he greets them with excitement and this sad little howl, like he's been through a whole drama while they were gone. Frida often wondered what he did when he was left alone. So she set up a camera, and that's when things got interesting. As soon as the camera was on, it was obvious Einstein knew he was being watched. He'd sit right in front of it with this guilty look, almost like he wanted to show how much he missed everyone. And when Frida's voice came through the microphone, he lifted his head and stared like he was really listening. Most of the time, though, Einstein just slept and snored louder than any person. The only way to quiet him down for a bit was to roll him onto his stomach. But a few minutes later, he'd flip back over and start again. Even the shortest absence was hard for him. If someone just stepped out to take out the trash, Einstein looked at them like it was a final goodbye. But when his best friend showed up, Einstein lit up completely, like it was the highlight of his day. Einstein has a special family friend who often comes by, not to sit at the table, but just to play with him. And he doesn't play like a person with a dog. He gets down on the floor, runs around, barks back, and rolls around with him. Einstein takes it all seriously and responds in the same way, thrilled with every second. But if he's ignored even for a couple of minutes, he immediately starts showering kisses, demanding attention. By now, it's clear to everyone, he stopped being just a pet a long time ago. Einstein has become the very heart of this family, and honestly, it feels like that's exactly how it was meant to be.